Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. This is biology session. We have completed the morphology of flowering plants lesson. So in today's video, we are going to discuss about the questions which are repeated from this chapter in the Olympiads and previous contests like NEET and other competitive exams. Okay, let us briefly recall the concepts. Multicellular organisms show a definite organization of cells. What is organization? Means how the organism is formed. Cells combine to form tissues. Tissues combine to form organs. Organs combine to form organ systems. And finally, the organism. Isn't it? So a plant, if you consider, it consisting of different parts: roots, stem, leaf, flowers, fruits, seeds. These are all present in a plant. Then only a complete plant. A flowering plant consisting of two parts or two systems: the root system and the shoot system. The root system consisting of roots, which may be of two types. What are the two types of root system which we have studied? Yeah, tap root system and fibrous root system. Then shoot system consisting of what are the main parts? Stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. Isn't it? Roots, stem and leaves, they constitute the vegetative parts of the plant, while flowers and fruits are the reproductive parts. What is the main function of the roots, children? It fixes the plant to the ground, it absorbs water and minerals from the soil and also bind the soil particles together. In some plants, roots are modified to perform additional functions such as storage. What are the examples of storage roots? Carrot, turnip, beetroot. And certain roots modified to support prop roots. Example, banyan. And in some plants, respiration. Example, rhizophora, mangroves. The next, stem. Stem is divided into nodes and internodes and bears apical buds and axillary buds. Isn't it? The stem provides the support, helps in conduction of water and minerals and photosynthesis, and in some cases it is modified to perform the additional function of storage. For example, potato, ginger, support, for example, grapevine, and photosynthesis, for example, cactus or opuntia. Next, leaf. Leaf is a green flattened structure meant for manufacturing food for the plant body by the process of photosynthesis. And a leaf typically consists of three parts. What are they? Leaf base, leaf stalk called petiole, and leaf blade called lamina. Besides performing the function of photosynthesis, leaves also carry out respiration and transpiration. In some cases, leaves are modified into spines or tendrils or modified to trap insects. The reproductive part, flower, consists of four sets of floral parts arranged in whorls. What are they? Calyx, consisting of sepals, corolla, made up of petals, androecium, consisting of stamens, male reproductive part, gynoecium or carpels, okay, female reproductive part, ovary. The stamens represent the male reproductive organs, while carpels is the female reproductive organ. The male gamete produced by the plant are called pollen grains, Where they are present? Inside the anthers. The female gamete produced inside the ovule of an ovary. The transfer of pollen grains from the ripened anthers to the stigma is called pollination. It is of two types: self-pollination, cross-pollination. Pollination is followed by fertilization, which is the fusion of male cell with the egg cell. Fertilization results in the formation of fruits and seeds. A fruit is the ripened ovary. It consisting of a outer wall called pericarp, okay, and seeds. The dispersal of seeds and the fruits may be brought about by different agents like wind, water, or animals. Isn't it, children? So let us proceed to the Olympiad worksheet. Are you ready? The first question: if the roots store food, such roots are called tuberous roots, storage roots, both, prop roots. Yes, storage roots or tuberous roots. Which of the following possesses fibrous roots? Balsam, wheat, marigold, Ocimum or tulsi. Fibrous roots are present in the monocots, wheat. Shoot system develops from which part of the embryo of the baby plant? Cotyledons, radicle, callus, plumule. Plumule. Which of the following is a modified stem? Radish, wheat, beetroot, turmeric. The modified stem is turmeric. What is that? How is the turmeric? It is an underground stem modification. Okay, so it is having the scale leaves. Okay, so it is a rhizome, isn't it? A stem is positively geotropic, negatively geotropic, positively phototropic, both negatively geotropic and positively phototropic. Yeah. D. It is negatively geotropic and positively phototropic. Which of the following is a stem? Turnip, onion, radish, carrot. So it is the onion which is the stem, remaining all roots. Veins are present in stems, leaves, roots, seed. So if you take a leaf, okay, the leaf consisting of a midrib. From the midrib, several mesh-like structure, thread-like structures produced. What do you call these? These are called veins. These are called veins. Veins are present in which part of the plant? Leaves. What is the function of veins? They contain transport tissue and help in the transport of substances. Which one of the following has simple leaf? Mango, castor, cotton. All of these. A simple leaf is a leaf with only single petiole, okay, single stalk, like this. This is a simple leaf. Okay. A compound leaf means it possesses several leaflets are present, like curry leaf plant. Okay, this entire one is called a leaf, compound leaf. Okay, this one is simple leaf, mango, castor, and cotton. The stalk of the compound leaf is called peduncle, pedicel, rachis, petiole. Okay, the stalk of the compound leaf is called rachis. Example, neem or curry leaf plant. You can see middle one. Okay, it possesses leaflets and the stalk is called as a rachis. Photosynthesis is the chief function of which part of the plant? Roots, stem, leaves, flowers. Leaves. That's why leaf is called a food factory of the plant. Which of the following are the modified climbing stems? Cucumber, pumpkin, grapevine. Okay, all of them possess modified climbing stems. Which of the following plant leaves show alternate phyllotaxy? Phyllotaxy is of three types now. Alternate, whorled. Okay. So here alternate phyllotaxy is present in which of the following? China rose, mustard, sunflower. Okay. So leaves are present like this. Okay. So in all of these alternate phyllotaxy. Next, which of the following, what is phyllotaxy actually? Phyllotaxy is the arrangement of leaves on the stem. Which of the following plants leaf is modified into bulb? Ginger, garlic, onion. In garlic and onion, leaves modified into bulb. Tunicated bulb and imbricated bulb. Which one of the following has trap roots? Tap roots, dicot. Grass, wheat, maize, these are all monocots. It is the carrot. Which of the following is the male part of the flower? Pistil, stigma, stamen, sepals. Androecium consisting of stamens. Stamen is the male reproductive part which produces the pollen grain. Which of the following is the female part of the flower? Petal, sepal, stamen, ovary. The female part is called pistil or carpel or ovary or gynoecium. Okay, it produces the egg or female gametophyte, embryo sac. What is the main job of the petals? To make the flower beautiful, to make nectar, to attract bees and butterflies into the flower for pollination, or to protect the inner parts of the flower. So the main function is to attract the bees, no. It is the only bees and butterflies are also attracted only by the nectar, not the petals. Okay, the main function or job of petals is to protect the inner part of the flower. Okay, outer whorls, sepals and petals, their main function is to protect the inner whorls, male and female reproductive parts. That is androecium and gynoecium. The fleshy pericarp is differentiated into epicarp, mesocarp, endocarp. At the time of structure of fruit, we have discussed this, all of the above. Okay. Next, which of the following part of the flower develops into seeds? Post fertilization changes. After fertilization, the ovary is converted into fruit and the remaining ovules are converted into seeds. So here options: sepals, ovules, ovary, all the above is given. So here the answer is ovules. What do you mean by parthenocarpic fruit? Yesterday we have discussed parthenocarpic fruit means the fruit without seeds. How the seeds are not formed? If the fertilization does not occur, there is no formation of seeds. So here the options are fruit formed after fertilization, fruit formed without fertilization, seedless fruits. Yes, both B and C. Plant of tomato comes under which category? Okay, the plants are categorized into herbs, shrubs and trees. Okay, here climber, shrub, herb, tree is given. So what is the correct option? The tomato come under the category shrub. Plants having a green and tender stem comes under which category? Climber, herb, shrub, tree. It is the herb. Okay, mint, coriander, all these are herbs. A mango plant comes under which category? Herb, shrub, climber, tree. Tree. Isn't it? Mango tree. What is the name of the plants having weak stem which is spread over the ground? Climber, tree, creeper, shrub. So two options, that is climber and creeper, so little closely related. So the plants which are spread on the ground with weak stem, they are called creepers. Can you give examples? Pumpkin, watermelon, they are called creepers. Next, plants with weak stem which climb upon neighboring structures are known by which name? Climber, creeper, small tree, shrub. These are called climbers. Example, beans, pea. Okay, so these are all types of gourds: bottle gourd, ridge gourd, bitter gourd. They will climb the support. Okay, they are called climbers. Next, analytical approach type question. Which of the following pairs are correctly matched? Assimilatory roots, photosynthesis; fasciculated roots, food storage; stilt roots, mechanical support; sucking roots, absorption of moisture from the soil, from the air. So here correctly matched options we have to select. So first one, assimilatory roots, photosynthesis, this is wrong. Fasciculated roots, okay, carrot, beetroot, these are all napiform, fusiform, food storage. The next, stilt roots, yes, prop roots, stilt roots, they are mechanical roots. Sucking roots, okay, they absorb the moisture from the air. Okay, so here the option 2, 3 and 4 are correct. So you have to analyze the options and select the answer. Same type, identify the correct of the following 4 zones in the root from the apex to base. Okay, so if you take a root, here root cap will be present, and here, okay, zone of meristematic zone, zone of cell division or meristematic zone, then zone of elongation, zone of maturation, like that. Okay, mineral absorption zone, meristematic zone, maturation zone, water absorption zone. So you have to select the correct option. So here means in correct order we have to arrange. Okay, first meristematic zone or zone of cell division, this is 1. Then next, mineral absorption zone or zone of root hairs, this is 2. Next, water absorption zone. Next, maturation zone. So here 2, 1, 4 3 2 1 4 3. Meristematic zone followed by mineral absorption zone followed by water absorption zone followed by meristematic zone from apex to base. What is the apex of the root? This, bottom to up. This is the maturation zone. Which one? Here. Okay. Study the following statements and identify the correct pair. Bulb of Allium cepa is a modified stem. Close of Allium sativum are fleshy scale leaves. Corn of Colocasia is a corn, not that is corm. It is a modified root. Tendril in Vitis vinifera is a modified axillary bud. Identify the correct pairs. Okay, here bulb of Allium cepa is a modified stem. Okay, close of Allium sativum or fleshy scale leaves, yes, bud scale leaves. Corm is a modified root, it is a modified stem actually. Tendril in Vitis vinifera, grapevine, is a modified axillary bud, it is a modified leaf. Okay, so here 1 and 2 are correct pairs. Okay, study the following statements. Food is stored in the leaf base. Buds develop from leaf apices. Presence of tunicated bulb. Identify the correct combination with reference to Scilla. Scilla is a plant. The correct combinations. The food of Scilla plant is stored in the leaf bases. Yes. Buds develop from the leaf apices. This is wrong. Presence of tunicated bulb. Okay. So here option 1 and 3 are correct. So option C. So now assertion and reasoning type questions. Fibrous root system is adventitious in origin. Reason: all adventitious roots are fibrous roots. So here actually from the 4 options you have to select the right option. Fibrous root system is adventitious in origin. Okay, assertion is true. All adventitious roots are fibrous roots. Wrong. For example, prop roots, only single root will be their main root. Okay, so reason is not true. Obviously assertion is true but reason is not true. Next, Avicennia has pneumatophores. Reason: Avicennia is a mangrove. Yes, both assertion and reasoning are correct. Pneumatophores means breathing roots. Breathing roots are present in the mangroves. Mangroves grow in the marshy soils. Okay, so both assertion and reason are correct. And the reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Next, in some xerophytes, phylloclades perform the function of leaves. Example, you can take Opuntia or cactus. Leaves are modified into spines and scales in such xerophytes. Yes. Here what happened means actually the leaves are modified into spines and scales to reduce the water loss from the plant body. So here the function of leaf is to perform photosynthesis. Only assertion is correct, no doubt, but the reason is wrong. Tuber of potato is a stem. It has nodes and internodes. Absolutely. Okay, stem consists of nodes and internodes. So potato is a stem. It contains nodes and internodes. It has nodes and internodes. Yes, both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. So match the following type question. This question appeared in 2007 PMT Kerala exam. So column 1, column 2, we have to match and select the code, correct code. Column 1, underground stem, stem tendril, stem thorn, flattened stem, fleshy cylindrical stem. These are the column 1. We have to match with the examples in the column 2. Euphorbia, opuntia, potato, citrus, cucumber. So here let us try to match first, then we can select. Underground stem, potato is the underground stem. Next, stem tendril, stem tendril, it is a cucumber. Okay, stem thorn, stem thorn, citrus, lemon. Flattened stem, flattened stem modified, so opuntia, phylloclade. Next, fleshy cylindrical stem, fleshy cylindrical stem, euphorbia. Okay, so AR, BT, CS, DQ and EP. So option D is correct. So this type of questions appear in the medical entrance exams. The parts of different plants are shown below. Complete the sentence. All these plant parts. So here the figure is given. So first study the figure. Stem cutting, a leaf cutting, a sucker and a fern. Frond means leaves of fern containing spores and a seed. So these are all reproductive structures. Can grow into new plants. Option A, rely only on stored food for growth. Next, option C, do not need air, water and sunlight to germinate. Option D, have to be dispersed before they can grow. So here actually these are all the reproductive structures, so they can grow into new plant. Next question. The given figure shows the structure of a seed. Identify the parts and choose the correct answer. So here the image is given showing the parts P, Q, R. We have to recognize the parts. Okay, here the parts plumule, radicle and cotyledon are given. Which are correct labeling? Okay, here P stands here it is the plumule, the part which develops into stem, plumule. Next, Q, cotyledon, Q representing the cotyledon, young leaves of the growing embryo leaf, or we can say it is the baby plant embedded in the seed embryo. Next, R representing here is the radicle. Okay, so here the right option is plumule, cotyledon, radicle. Option B. Identify X in the given figure. Reduced stem. Here you have to identify this part. The part of opuntia is given here. Reduced stem, reduced leaf, reduced tendril, reduced stipules. It is the spines, reduced leaf, reduced leaf. Okay. A monocot showing reticulate venation is Z. Giames, palm, bambusa, smilax. Here the smilax is the plant actually. Monocots show actually parallel venation, but it is the plant which shows reticulate venation, smilax. Which of the following is not a stem modification? Picture of Nepenthes, thorns of citrus, tendrils of cucumber, flattened structure of opuntia. Which is not a stem modification? So here picture is a leaf modification. Picture of Nepenthes, insectivorous plant. Okay. Stems modified into flat green organs performing the functions of leaves are known as cladodes, phyllodes, phylloclades, scales. It is the phylloclades, example opuntia. The term polyadelphus is related to corolla, calyx, gynoecium, androecium. Polyadelphus is related to androecium, male reproductive organ. Free central placentation is found in. The placentation means arrangement of ovules on the placenta is called placentation. The free central placentation is present in it appeared actually in the content we didn't go that much deep placentation. So in NEET this question appeared in 2016. Okay, free central placentation is found in brassica, example mustard, citrus, okay, lemon group of plants, dianthus and argemone. So which one contain this free central placentation means dianthus. Coconut fruit is a, here is the fruits are of different types. So only general structure of fruit we have discussed. So when you go into higher classes, so types of fruits and classification of fruits also, that is simple fruit, compound fruit or aggregate fruit, okay, different types, drupe, berry, nut, capsule. So coconut is a drupe, the fruit type is drupe. This question appeared in the NEET entrance 2017. Another question 2017. In bougainvillea, thorns are the modifications of stipules, adventitious roots, stem, leaf. In bougainvillea, the thorns are the modifications of a stem. Next, axial placentation. There are different types of placentations are there. Free central placentation, axial placentation types. So axial placentation is present in which plant? So this question appeared in the All India Pre-Medical Entrance Test 2015. So argemone, dianthus, lemon and P. So it is the lemon. Okay. So axial placentation. The wheat grain has a embryo with one large shield shaped cotyledon known as coleoptile. This also appeared in the AIPMT 2015. Coleoptile, epiblast, coleorhiza, scutellum. It is the scutellum. In bougainvillea, thorns are modifications of. Already we have discussed. Come on, children. It is the stem. The penetrating roots of Cuscuta are. Cuscuta is a parasite in regular, you have studied nutrition in plants, parasitic nutrition. Cuscuta is a complete stem parasite. So the penetrating roots, this question appeared in the JIPMER in 1999. JIPMER means Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Pre-Medical Entrance and Research. So it's a famous institute. So the question, penetrating roots of Cuscuta or parasitic plants is called Hastoria, stilt roots, climbing roots, assimilatory roots. It is the Hastoria. Okay children, thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. The questions which we have discussed today are only level 1. Again in the next exercise level 2 we will see.